Listen up, you punk! You better watch your step! Watch! You better watch your step! Yo, you better watch your step! You better watch! You better watch your step! Yo, you better watch your step! You better listen up, punk!
Welcome to Tower Tunes episode 8. Today, we are going to discuss the loser genre of music, whatever that means.
Among other things.
Today, as always, I'm Simon.
I am Vincent.
And we've got a special guest with us today, our video lead, Nick. Nick, could you introduce yourself and give us your favorite album?
Sure. My name's Nick. I'm a third year at SJSU. I'm the video editor, as we have mentioned, and my favorite album right now is Zaba by Glass Animals. It has my favorite song on it. Very atmospheric. Great album.
Yeah.
Damn Glass Animals.
Yep.
So Nick had a hot take about none other than music volume on headphones.
Yeah.
What's that?
Okay, so it's been discussed recently on how high up your volume is when you're listening to music on headphones. My hot take is it should be all the way up. It should be all the way up if you want the best experience.
Is this a hot take or is this?
This is a hot take because
is this a medically
This is
accurate?
not. This is not medical advice. Don't
might
do
be
this.
a medical hot take. But I think
Medical hot
I
take.
agree with you.
Yes.
It does give the best experience.
Yeah.
I think to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You know, once we get, I mean, they don't have the bars anymore, but you know,
Oh yeah.
True.
I don't know, you get like 4 or 5 I don't know, like 3. Okay, wait, no, it's more like 3 to 4 notches, like from the, you know,
Okay.
from max.
From
So like 3,
from
so
the
like
top.
3 to 4 down,
Okay.
and then we're good.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's
Two
a
down
pretty
every
normal.
But also,
Pretty normal.
sometimes it has to do with like you just got that earwax. But I guess it doesn't count for headphones.
That's
With
true.
earbuds, like over time,
With earbuds.
it will degrade over time. So you know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
so
true.
sometimes you'll just have to put it louder, and it won't
Okay.
actually be like that loud.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, without further ado, here's our episode agenda. Number 1, music updates. Number 2, song of the week. Number 3, loser music, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Yes.
So Vincent, how about you get us started on some music updates?
Oh yes. Okay, so we had Tame Impala new album.
Tame Impala.
Ostensibly mid. I haven't listened to it, but I think you have. right,
I
Simon?
have not actually. I didn't end up listening
Oh.
to it. I just heard it was mid, and I guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna take everyone's word for that. I will listen to it soon, but
Yeah.
yeah. Have you listened?
No.
Yeah, I won't listen to it because I honestly just don't care. So let's just move on from that.
Yeah.
Tame Impala do better.
Ooh.
Next we have the Bar Brothers.
Yes.
Simon.
Hey, they're back.
The Bar Brothers.
They're
this,
back
This is your
again.
latest topic of obsession.
Well,
so.
okay, it's been a topic of obsession for about 6 months now. The Bar Brothers, super talented band, and they just came out with an
Yes.
album called Let It Hiss.
Ooh.
The album did not disappoint, guys. I listened with Nick a couple days ago.
True.
Great album. It sounded very Beatles-esque in many ways. Also similar to a lot of other artists. I'd say I prefer their previous album, but this was a strong showing. Also,
Their
Poliça-
Beatles era.
Yeah, I guess their Beatles era.
Kind of like Ween with White Pepper.
Ooh.
But I digress.
Also releasing an album, Poliça, another one of my favorite bands. The album is okay. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
New single
they
dropped.
ween out. Yes.
Yeah.
New single from Danny Brown featuring underscores called Copycats. So this is like just, I mean, it's good. So we have the chorus, which is like kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like Charlie XCX-esque, or at least that's what people have been saying. And I kind of
Yeah.
hear it, especially, I think I kind of hear similarities in like 365. You know, with the, I'm not going to repeat it, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's got a very queer pop chorus.
Yes, it
Just
does.
harkening back to our queer pop episode.
And he does have an album releasing. I thought I already had my top 5 for 2025 kind of set in stone. But with this new release, it
Yeah.
could shake things up.
This album could really do some damage. It's a
It
very
could do some
interesting
damage.
collaboration between Danny Brown and a bunch of, like, I don't know, I guess
Like
queer
electronic
pop artists.
stuff.
Electronic stuff, hyperpop stuff.
Yeah, and apparently he's already done it kind of before
Really?
in one of his old albums, literally called
Ooh.
Old. So it's not like the most critically acclaimed, but it's something that he's dabbled with before.
So this single, Copycats, is your song of the week?
Oh, it's my song of the week, all right. And it is also Bree's song of the week.
Ooh.
I mean, she's like a big Underscores fan,
Yeah.
and I'm like a big Danny Brown fan, but I'm also a fan of Underscores. So this is like, you know, just a good little collab,
Yeah.
and yeah, everyone should go listen to it. Show Danny Brown some love because he is like sober
Yeah.
and he's still making bangers. So there you go.
Awesome. Well,
Simon, what was your song of the week?
So my song of the week was Golden Gate, On and On by Madison Cunningham. Just a great track. It really puts you in a different dimension. I think I said something kind of insane on my little like note on the song of the week,
Yeah.
and it didn't make any sense, and I don't care to explain it. So Nick, what was your song of the week?
Yeah, back to my Glass Animals grind. I was listening to the Dreamland album once again, and the title track Dreamland just brings me home. Love that song.
Brings
Yeah.
you home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now that we got that out of the way, shall we move on to the meat, aka the loser discussion?
I
Because
think
we are all
shall.
losers, isn't that right?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Oh,
right.
that's right.
All
That
right.
is right. Okay, so Simon, please tell me what defines loser music to you?
Well, okay, I'd say loser music is very difficult to define. But you do see a lot of core artists popping up when you think about loser music on social media. When people are talking about what losers listen to, it's always the same couple names. Radiohead, Weezer,
Yeah.
maybe a little Jeff Buckley.
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah. But there's always a common theme.
And what is that? What is that?
And it seems to be a lot of music that's not just about like love as music often is. It
yeah.
sometimes is. But there's a lot of also like just getting rejected from society music.
Ooh. Okay.
Um,
So a lot of like lonely, melancholy nihilism.
Yeah.
Those are
Nick,
some-
what does loser music mean to you?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of that whole genre surrounding that social outcast group. It's very
Yes.
emo adjacent kind of music. That's
Yeah,
how
it's
I
like-
see it.
Yeah, it's the popular loner. The
Exactly.
popular
Yeah.
loner. So, I mean, Simon, you were like a huge Radiohead fan, especially back when I met you.
was.
Huge Radiohead fan.
I was a big loser.
And why was that?
Well, I was a loser. I liked Radiohead's sound, not because the lyrics like resonated with me or anything, because Radiohead has, in general, very odd lyrics. I just liked their sound. I was a loser. Didn't listen to the music for the lyrics. Just kind of, they were doing stuff that nobody else was, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, proud of my Radiohead days.
Well, they
Certainly
weren't.
past that now.
They
but
weren't doing stuff. They did stuff that
They
no one else did before.
indeed,
Yeah,
indeed.
because they're before your time, obviously.
Yes.
But I do notice a lot of people kind of like citing Radiohead, like, oh, if you're getting into music, like you gotta listen to like OK Computer or whatever, because it's like the best album ever. And to me,
Yeah.
like, I honestly don't really understand why.
Yeah, that's
like-
kind of odd.
Even though one of my like favorite songs ever, "Let Down," is on there, and I'm not even gonna talk about it because it's already become like, you know, like TikTokified.
Yeah.
Listen, I was listening to it before that, but it's still, you know, it's a great song. As a whole, the album though, I don't see how it's better than something like a Jeff Buckley Grace.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, let's talk about Jeff Buckley for a little bit. Nick, you've got a little experience with Jeff, right?
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
That-
Not much.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I
Yeah.
personally love the song "So Real" on that album.
Ooh, that is a
that's
good-
my
that's a deep
personal
cut.
favorite. But there's been others recently that have kind of popped off, if you will, on
Mm.
social media. Most notably,
Most notably.
Lover, You Should Have Come Over.
Yes, that one is very known.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, I don't want to say this because it sounds like so loser-esque. I feel like a lot of people say this, and they're like, oh, like, this music got me through some tough times. But, like, it's true, right? At least for me. And for Jeff Buckley's Grace, like, in particular, like, I mean, I remember those days, you know, like, driving home at, like, 2 a.m. on the highway, you know, just belting out Last Goodbye,
Yeah.
which is, like, one of the best songs on the album. by the
Yeah,
way.
I mean, we've all had something like that happen.
Yeah, I mean, we've all had those days,
Yeah, those loser days.
those eras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, that and, like, Car Seat Headrest were, like, a huge part of my era, or my loser era. And Black Country New Road,
Yeah.
which I feel like used to be loser music, with the loss of their lead singer, has now, I don't know, just kind of transformed into this, like, whimsy fairy music. I mean,
Yeah.
even one of the members, Tyler Hyde, said in an interview, or I don't know if it was an interview, but it was, like, on a magazine. She was like, yeah, like, we used to make music that was, like, geared toward a certain type of guy, ergo, you know, the loser. And so, you know, they've kind of, like, branched off from that.
Perhaps they've grown with their target audience.
They have.
The 2022 album, Man's from the Up There, still a very critically acclaimed
Yes.
album.
Still my favorite album of all time.
Really?
And also, I feel like it kind of fits into this other, this is like a music Twitter slang, if you will, where they call it, like, crescendo slop. But to be honest, like, I'm a simple man. I like big,
Crescendo
I mean, I like big sounds, right?
Oh.
So, back to Car Seat Headrest. Nick, you've been listening to a bit of CSH in recent times.
Yes, I
Would you
have.
like to talk a little bit about them?
Yeah, Car Seat Headrest is just so much good music from one band. It's hard to, like, pick a favorite with them because just if you listen
It's
to
Twin
Twin
Fantasy.
Fantasy, it's just banger after banger, you know?
Yeah.
Wait. Favorite song or album?
A
If
song.
you're picking a
Song?
favorite song.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, the song is
Yeah.
Bodies.
Bodies is
Okay.
good.
Okay.
But I digress. But I mean, I did mention the 75 Bodies listens in 1 week. I mean, that was like a sad time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's a good song.
Yeah.
Back when I went to Oregon this summer, the song came on, and I instantly was just like, ooh.
Were you
was good.
transported back?
Oh, I was transported. Well, no, wait, hold on. I wasn't transported back, but it's still, like, a good song. Like, you can listen to it if you're, like, a loser, and then, you know, when you're a winner,
You can still listen.
you can still listen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, that's one thing I really like about loser music. It's
Mhm.
not necessarily bad music. In fact, quite the opposite. I think a lot
Quite
of
the opposite.
loser music is quite good. Do you
Yeah.
guys think that loser music gets a bad rap, Nick? Starting off with
Certainly.
you.
Yeah, certainly gets a bad rep. You definitely have, like, a picture in your mind when you hear loser music
Yeah.
of, like, who might be listening to that. And I think that's just inaccurate. There's just it's a big genre,
Mhm.
if it is a genre.
I wouldn't say it's a genre. It's
no.
more like just
Yeah.
like a grouping.
Yeah, you're right.
Similar to queer pop.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot to it. It's very dynamic. You have different genres within the grouping, and
Yeah.
so
Yes.
I don't know.
The
You just
grouping.
you have
Yeah.
a lot to listen to, and a lot of people listen to it. And yeah, you can be a winner and listen to it. You can
Yeah.
be a loser and listen to loser music.
I think
Yeah,
that
very
is the
philosophical.
beauty of
Yeah.
loser music.
Do you guys
Certainly.
think the Strokes could be classified as, like, loser music?
That's a good question. I think the Strokes have a similar sound to some loser music, but I wouldn't call them part of the
Yeah.
loser genre necessarily.
I'd honestly say they're more of, like, F-boy music. Kind of similar with bands like Arctic Monkeys.
yeah,
Like, there's definitely...
that's true.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wouldn't necessarily call them loser music. They're more like the inspiration toward a lot of that stuff, so...
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, what else do we want to cover here? I think that loser music is kind of like a social media created
Yeah.
genre. Do you guys agree with that?
Mhm. I think.
I mean, it definitely is. Like, most definitely.
Mhm.
Like, if you've seen, like, the incel music compass, like, this is all... You know, this is, like, music Twitter. Like, music
Yeah,
IG
essentially
stuff.
everything we've talked about today lands on that compass, like right in the middle.
Yes.
And well, I think it's an interesting phenomenon that social
Yes.
media has kind of grouped together all of these different sounds into one thing. But I think it's kind of cool at the same time.
Yeah.
Um,
And Crescendo Slop is incredible music.
certainly is. So I think we're going to wrap the episode up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, as always. Coming up, we're going to have a Halloween episode, so that should be fun, very spooky. And also, probably some sort of folk episode. We've got some awesome special guests coming up.
Yes, we do.
So yeah, without further ado, until next time,
Stay tuned.